change the sound levels again because, well, we all know Baldur's Gate is special. And go here and wait for it to load. And then, I will explain to you why we are back in the sewers. Mostly because I knew there was what was supposed to be done here. And I kinda had forgotten the right combination with these fucking drainage pipes, so I kinda just, last time sneakily, deeply tried to avoid it so that we don't have to look stupid. They take all the damage it does. And in the meantime, I looked it up. The quest is actually relatively simple, because it's all in the sewers. In case you wonder, there's a guy here. Is it here? Or is it here? It's somewhere here. Called Koala, who's like mysterious shark. Then you go over here, mysterious wash, and all mysterious. And then what you have to do is basically go here, click on the grate, collect a human hand that is apparently in the muddy water there. Go here, click on the skeletons, collect the lover's ring from the intertwined skeletons. Go here, go to the kobold shaman, kick his little ass into next century, and take his stuff. Go here, go to Koala. Go to his little carrion crawler friend, kill it as well, take its blood, then go here, and insert stuff into a specific order. I basically give you clues how to do it. I didn't remember, to be honest with you. But basically this one, this one, this one, and then this one. So if we now go here, whoosh. Then we get this particular nonsense. And now, what does my little book say? Nothing, because it's immediately gone and went into my inventory. This is what you get out of this. It's 200 sword, of course, and a very specific one, because you can actually converse with it.
Are we gonna kill something now?
Yeah, it's a talking sword. What's your status, Lord?
What's my status? Well, since when do you care about me unless I'm impaled in something's guts? Oh, well, fine.
That's a bit of snarky little talking sword.
Well, since you asked, I would like to register a complaint.
Go ahead.
I want to kill a dragon.
Cool.
Right now. No, don't look. Go kill one now. Go find one and kill it. That's right. Kill now. That would be so cool.
I do love this sword. It's actually a pretty useful sword because it's a +3 sword. And right now we only have a +2 sword. A +2 sword that I do like. For story purposes, it is now the Sword of Chaos, which is Salary Box sword. A pretty good one. It also gives you a 1 HP heal per hit, which is really not worth it. But it's cool. I kinda wanted to get it out of the way. What's next, actually? Yeah, there is one other thing we can do. It's a quest line that I kinda walked already, which is why I kinda avoided engaging with it. I'll explain to you what I mean. It has to do with the key. Gal's key. Yeah, that's the name. And I forgot about it because I killed him so quickly.
Gather your party before venturing.
Something I've considered doing, and then it's absolutely worthwhile doing, and just XP and booty wise, just that I kind of avoided it for a little bit. How to even explain this? It has to do with the unseen cult, basically, because you see the unseen cult thing is a bit bigger, technically speaking, than what I did. To be fair, that was kind of by accident, so let me explain this a bit more detailed. Technically speaking, when you go down there and you meet the guard in front of the entrance, he's gonna be like, yeah, you wanna join us? And you're like, okay, I wanna join, but I don't wanna fucking poke out my eyes for it. And you kinda can find an agreement there because he gives you then a quest. That quest leads you downstairs into a larger and deeper and darker part of the sewer systems. It's also where you can pick up one of Kangak's parts, which is also something we should do. I really don't like fighting Kangak. He's pretty damn asshole because you have to fight him twice. In both forms he's a pretty fucking amazing mage. But well, but technically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to be interacting with Garn, you're supposed to be taking on a quest, and you get the key from him. If you kill him, alright, you're not even gonna get the fucking key, you're gonna miss out on all of that. But you get access to the quarters of the Unseeing, and now me being a little steely little bitch went around and collected some shit from them and aggroed them. At which point you cannot actually finish his quest line at all. In fact, his complete quest line has completely disappeared from my fucking notebook, which I find hilarious, mind you. But well, I still have the key, we can still go downstairs. I don't know if that's actually gonna work out or not, mind you. That is absolutely beyond me at this point. However, since I do know there's a lot of fucking stuff down there to collect. Tempting, isn't it? Which I probably what I want to do now first, which means we do need a party to do so, because 4 people is a bit little. I'm thinking of taking the good old-fashioned Shimo with us again, because, well, Ninja Shay's not gonna stay with us, whatever. We're just gonna let him join in with us. Then we're probably gonna have to buy some more armor and stuff along the way. And once that is done and dealt with, I would say we should be relatively well prepared to go downstairs again. Okay. Take that with you. We do have some more stuff to sell, so that's also probably gonna be a good idea to get that away. Still have those things. When I cannot carry anything anyway, so it's kinda pointless to look at her in that regard. But yeah, identifying that, getting a few more things from the ammunition wise, and as for the 6th member, I am thinking of taking just Edwin with us. Edwin as a pure mage. My backliner is probably not a bad choice. Especially considering that we might have to engage a mage. I really don't like that at all. That's one of the new characters. I wonder though, can I just kill her outright? Okay, let's do a quick save here, go and like, hello character. Would you take it personally if I murdered you? I actually didn't take it that personally. I'm happy with this outcome. I mean, I already have seen what happens if you don't do this. You start ending up quests in your inventory that you don't really want to engage with. However, as I said before, I usually do need at least some sort of excuse before I go to outright fucking murder. Gosh, we want you back, Edwin. You're awesome. Technically speaking, he is awesome. As far as mages are concerned, he's one of the best, if not the best, you can get your little hands on. Stalker is nice. Power with silence is also pretty nice. Which I cannot make any sound. Yeah, we have Chaos. It's also a spell I really, really love. Then we have Mind Globe of Invulnerability and the Fire Shield, which is also pretty nice because it damages people that attack you. And Remove Magic, which is a rather important thing. Okay. I think we're gonna take a rest, sell some things, buy some ammunition, and then be on our merry way towards the deep darkness of the sewers again.
The copper cornet aims to please.
I got some cheap beer for ya.
Can you actually identify things for me? I don't think you can you? Doesn't really matter because we can still sell you shit. And since the copper cornet is basically it's the new friendly arm.
While the others retire to their sacks, might I persuade you to come with me, somewhere away from their ears? My words are for yours alone.
No, man. And I try to be sneaky about this, but you just want to fuck, isn't it? You want to get down and dirty. You wish, but no funny business. No, we're into the funny business. But romance wouldn't be complete without some good old-fashioned funny business. But well, I will go with you. Aside then, and let us talk in earnest. I spoke to you earlier of my feelings for you. You thought that I was being facetious, then I apologize. If it would make me happier than to please you, and to lie with you tonight. See? I told you I was about to fuck. I've dreamt about this moment, my lady, and believe the moon is right. Feels so strange to doing this with a Norman, though. I never really engaged with his romance, because, well, most of the times I'm fucking a man, so, you know, I sleep with the women says of the team. And there you have quite a choice again. The Norman is kinda... it's a new experience for me. Yeah, in this place, surrounded by just a few watchers. Let me remove my tunic and you may gaze upon my body. Home through years of exertion. You may decide for yourself if I am worthy of you. I mean, he would be pretty fit, I guess. I mean, he spent most of his life as a fighter, then later on as a cleric in the idea of becoming a member of the Order, which he failed at this point, but, well, doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, he looks smacks enough. I do like the beard, you know. I don't know why I would like such a beard, you know. Strange, isn't it? But you are Anoman. That I'm here, my love. Never has a moment been more anticipated. Let me hold you tight through the night, then. Very how gentle a man may be. He understood immediately that the only experience our poor little player had until now is some scissoring on the roadside, you know. He was like, yeah, let me show you I can do that better. Whoosh. It does feel good, though. Even after he has given up on his great dreams, he's now like, I am free now, I can finally start fucking, which means we just took his fucking virginity, mind you. Ah, quite the achievement, I must say. Quite the achievement, I must say. We have turned a little church boy with nothing else in his heart in the Radiant Order. The most Radiant Order. And turned him into a little factory along for our little long adventure. I like it. I like it very much. It pleases me greatly to see this happen. Okay, now back to trying out this pretty broken quest, I must say. Because it is at this point pretty broken. Where do I find a good shop? I guess the Adventure Mart is once again gonna be the place. I do think that I'm gonna sell Sarevok's sword. I kinda wanna keep it, just for, that's a piece of memory, basically. A nice reminder of, a different time, and a different adventure. A very enjoyable adventure, though. And I'm also thinking of upgrading everyone's ammunition to at least +1, which is going to be a bit pricey, but worth it. Especially for people like Yoshimo who have no other way of attack than actually using their weapons. They have now magic that they can reliably fall back to, basically. And that's probably what we are going to do now. We're gonna make it somewhat dependent on how much it is going to hurt us financially. I think most of that we can actually make well downstairs again. I am about to face a fucking leash, so... Yeah, that's that. Lawrence Lillicoeur was well known, not for being brave, but for being an idiot. As the tale goes, the boastful Lillicoeur left his village at the urging of his friends, so that the great hero could do battle with a devious threat. He walked for days in the dead of winter until feverish he found his target and began an epic wrestling match. Unfortunately, or perhaps luckily, the friend was nothing more than a crazy old Norman oak. His friends had been jesting, not actually expecting that Lillicoeur would go fight the fictitiously dangerous tree. That might have been the end of it, but Lillicoeur, not really knowing what a trend was in the first place, didn't realize the truth. He eventually uprooted the oak and, marching proudly home, he declared himself a hero. Thus was born a laughingstock of epic proportions. Over time the name Lillicoeur became the sacrificial fool in many tales of less than brilliance. It's now whether this enchanted weapon is Lillicoeur himself, perhaps imprisoned by an evil mage or some other overt coincidence of fate, but it certainly acts in a manner consistent with his level of competence. If it is he has never bemoaned his captivity, he might not realize, okay, that he is no longer a human. The weapon, of course, its uses, but many warrior has eventually given it away. And they said, ouch, that must hurt, oh yeah, got him good, and prepare my bite, for it might really hurt or something, as a constant barrage on a warrior's psyche. Equipped abilities, immunity to charm, immunity to confusion. It's a +3 slashing weapon. Can you see why people would want to use this sword? And can you then understand why people would immediately like to go it away again? Yes, it's special, but also enjoyable. Now, since we already saw everything, let us quickly start giving ourselves some ammunitions for our upcoming adventures, long they may be. Because actually, I do think that the lower part of the temple sector's, temple district's sewer system is relatively large, if memory serves. Okay, so we have 5 of those. Give me those. Not gonna be much, but I'll take it. A string of those, I will take those as well. Yoshimo uses arrows, as we all know, and he can get quite a few of those. Sadly, that means for Edwin we do not actually have any bullets plus 1 for him, eh? Sadness. Sadness indeed. Okay. First and foremost, I'm gonna equip that. I'm gonna keep a Revoke Sword with me for the moment. 14 to 73, that's not bad. Actually, what's that? Plana Prison Cell Key. Do I need this any longer? I don't think I need this any longer, but very good idea to keep it with me just in case, I suppose. We can't really give you anything reasonable. There are more shops in the city, so we can probably get a few more bullets along the way, mind you. It's not an impossibility. However, he can cast magics. She can cast magics. She can cast magic. The only one who's really fucked, if he can't do any damage with his arrows, is, well, quite literally he. Little Yoshimo, because he has no other way of attacking. Which is technically not true, because Yoshimi can roll special abilities. He can set snares. Now, I personally never liked using them. For one singular reason, they are cheaty as fuck. And they are an allowed cheat, basically, in the game. Let's just say that if you know where an enemy will spawn, which is easy enough to find out, you go out, make the encounter trigger, see where it spawns, and if, you beforehand set down a few snares where that enemy is spawning, you can technically speaking almost instant kill very, very many things, mind you. Including such annoying enemies as leaks, for example, or dragons, or anything else. Although I do think that the snares, because I think Yoshimi is actually bounty hunter, isn't he? And I think his snares only actually do missile damage. I'm not sure actually any longer how it works, but I do know that, that the standards are a bit more diverse. Yeah, let's say it like that. Yes. Now, actually, are you any good at setting traps? 35. You're already really not good at that. Oh well. I mean, to be fair, he's good at open locks. He's good at fighting traps. He's pretty good at moving silently and hiding shadows. He's not really good at detecting illusions. I guess if we level him up once more, which is not gonna happen in a long fucking while, we might give him some points in that. I'm gonna try it out, probably have to, actually. Because I do know a certain, not just 1 but 2 annoying fights coming up. It's part of the buddy quest. There's a reason why you want to do this, my dude. There's a reason why you want to revive a potentially very deadly Demi-Lich, I suppose he is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a Demi-Lich. That's because you actually get a cool item in the original Baldur's Gate, and I don't know if that's the thing, but you could actually get the ring. The ring of Kagax. Is this actually the ring of Kagax, or is it just the ring of Gax or something? Something like that. You could get it twice by stealing it from him before he engaged you. That was an option. I don't think that's a thing anymore, but it's a very powerful ring, basically. It gives you armor that is compatible with magical armor. It gives you, I think, some immunities. I don't remember. I do remember that it's a very, very useful ring to have, and having 2 of those is quite cheesy. Which is why I usually try to avoid doing it that way. Same actually with Baldur's Gate. In Baldur's Gate 1, you can get a lot of the greater stuff, like twice, in some cases even thrice, if you encounter the character multiple times. If you basically steal from them. I never really liked it because it feels cheap. what I would like to say. Where's the exit? There's the exit. Yeah. As I said before, you know, since the actual way we are supposed to be doing this quest is already worked out because we already killed the eyeless. I don't know how it's gonna work precisely. How the game's gonna handle it. I think it's not the first time I did something stupid like this, mind you. Absolutely not. I think it's the first time I've done it in recent days where I fucked up that fucking hard. I mean, is it really a fuck up to kill something evil? Oh. Debatable. Debatable as usual. Because I see once in here, I think, yeah, that's the door. This door cannot be opened any other way, just with the key you get from the fucking guy. And so without this, you cannot actually get in here, which means you're losing out on quite a bit of area, actually. Which is really, really saddening. Abspra.
Be wary, my friends. Someone has come before us. I can sense it.
Occultist, Antiques is Nino. Are you followers of the Unseeing Eye then? No, my lady, we are not. Perhaps it is more correct to say that we are worshippers no longer. What brings you to this place? The church has bid me to investigate the cult, but I also seek a rod from below. Oh, you must not do this. You cannot give the rod to the beholder, my lady. It is an artifact of immense power. Why not? What do you know about this rod? When I was the high priest of the Unseeing Eye, I discovered that its purpose for coming here was to gain the powerful artifact below. It is an item of such destructive power that the gods themselves determined that it should not be used again. It was split in two, and this half was secreted here. It is protected against intrusion by powerful magic and the beasts that live in the caverns. Many of the Beholder's followers have perished trying to retrieve it. I know, my lady, that the Beholder has the other half of the rod. If he were to acquire this half, he would be capable of wreaking terrible destruction. Then, if you can't stop the Beholder from trying to get the rod, we try to get the second half of the rod ourselves, to use its destructive power to defeat the Beholder. It's the only way to destroy the creature. The Beholder has failed to acquire the rod because gods have cursed the item. This lets you determine the artifact's true worth or threat. Or would you? Would you be willing to go below and retrieve the artifact, my lady? Can this half of the rod work without the other half? No, that is true. The first half must be stolen for the power to be used. Another way to do this. Retrieve this first half and I shall tell you of it. Very well, I shall return as soon as I'm able. I'm most grateful, my lady. We have tried, but our blindness limits us. It's a shame we're in the safe. There's a fucking giant sarcophagus there. As long as the sarcophagus is not opened. Fair point. I would ask that you do not try to open it yourself. I sense great evil from it. I do wish my brethren and I to remain safe here. Oh, I pray my God will someday forgive my great trespass and restore my sight. Careful in levels below, and I remember that the gods will likely not allow one to take this artifact for themselves for long. Remember that. Good speech!
Good date.
Jealous.
I trust that all is well.
But you care overly much if I steal from you. I mean, you locked your fucking boxes, so at least you can unlock them and get some...
on the head of a pin as well.
Hey, I do like Yoshimo. On a fundamental level, it is. Why did you cast Lesser Restoration on him? On her. It's an interesting choice. I don't think there was any reason. Classic Lesser Restoration? But this is, yeah. To put it mildly, I'm not gonna keep back the information in this particular matter. This is of course part of the Kangex quest, basically, and the whole point is basically you open, I think 2 sarcophagus, collect the missing body parts, the limbs and the torso. You bring them to Kangex, and he's gonna be very happy about you doing his bidding. He's gonna make sure that you know he's happy by trying to kill you.
Kill something now? Come on, maybe something small, anything. Huh?
I'm gonna hear this a lot. F game. And that's where he spawns. Okay. What we're gonna do... we're gonna try to play around with those things.
Come on. Let's go whack something evil.
I'm ready, I think.
Let's see here. Set special snare, set snare. Like, could you stop failing? He's like, no.
A trap most devious for the careless of foot.
Actually, will this work?
A trap most devious for the careless of foot. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
I mean, it's two of them, I suppose.
Nature, it is done. Jacques, trust is for the foolish.
You should not have come.
Long have I guarded, long have I suffered, for you, manling, to seek the mortal shell of Ken Gax. When evil was torn asunder, 3 pieces were locked away. For a millennium I have guarded this peace, granting death to those that follow darkness. You are no different, manling. Your death was ordained when Torgax fell.
I'm waiting.
I am ready to act.
I only took some damage from that, not nearly enough. Make this reasonable.
Yes. Oh, all right.
I mean, he's badly injured from that, mind you, so it's not inefficient. I would even go so far as to say, damn, that was pretty nice. Yeah, has he teleported away? Probably he has. But I'm pretty sure he's not dead yet. Where is he? Oh, he's dead. Interesting. Kind of feared this would happen. I hate timestamp. I was about to say, this was a lot easier than I remember it being. It's like, yeah, you forgot that you can turn yourself invisible, didn't you? Like, kinda did. If I just had been a bit better at, you know, dealing with that. Ouch. If anything else that would make this easier, I mean, I can give him some miscast, I suppose.
I break your rule.
Hope for the best. Checks if it actually gets through, which I don't think it will.
Go bother someone else.
As for you, that a nice spell that you're using. So he's probably regenerating, isn't he? Only had prepared, yeah, that those missed. Okay. I would have had to be a bit more prepared for that, I will slightly point out. That's why Licks are such a pain in the ass to deal with. Yeah, not
I don't
easily,
know what you were expecting.
not easily
But as a
killed.
sword, I'm pretty one-dimensional in what I want.
I'm
To be fair, that's not a lie. He is pretty one-dimensional in what he wants. Hey, let's see here. 8. Yeah, it's actually trying to be successful at setting traps.
Come on, what about now?
I'm
Let's
ready,
kill.
I think.
Oops. No. I kind of want to see this killing him, just out of fucking...
Please, come on. Pretty, please.
I think about actually other spells like this that you can set down on the ground.
I'm ready, I think. A trap most devious for the careless of foot.
Okay.
Alright, listen, Beefy. I may be an intelligent sword, but I've had no formal education.
No formal education, eh?
You know what? A long time ago? Yeah, I was like a moonblade.
We definitely should have trained him a bit better at this.
I want to kill now. Now?
That makes this a bit of a pain in the ass.
Come on, what about now? No?
Trap most devious for
Come
the
on,
careless
come on, I'm
afoot.
getting itchy, let's go!
A trap most devious for the careless afoot. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Let's see if that is enough, shall we? Oh, excuse me.
Should not have come.
It wasn't enough to kill him. We should have set the special snazzer there, shouldn't we? I think
You know,
just...
my last owner always said I was sharp and edgy. He was such an ass. Come on, what about now? Let's kill!
A trap most devious for the careless afoot.
You really need to clean me. I like to shine.
Said about.
Why don't we kill that
Oh.
over there?
God, how much of a pain in the ass it is to do this. If you want to actually use that. So do I have anything that helps me with that? Ability, pickpocket, no, of course not. Come on, Yoshimio, I believe in you. You will get this done at some point. It's only a matter of
I don't
time,
know what you
isn't
were
it?
expecting, but as a sword, I'm pretty one-dimensional in what I want. Boring, boring, boring.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
You know, my last
I
owner
can
always said
dance
I
on
was
the head of a pin
sharp
as well.
and edgy.
A trap
He was
most
such an
devious for
ass.
the careless afoot. A trap most devious for the careless afoot.
Okay, we'll try it like this, and if it's not working like this, we will have to come up with a bit more preparation to do this. Whee! Namely casting all of our spells and shit. I kinda try to avoid here.
You should not have.
It's so cheesy, but it's so nice to watch it while. This is supposed to be a fucking hard fight. This guy can use epic spellcasting. That's nonsense. He can fucking stop time and shit. I swear, it wouldn't be a shame if somebody had planned accordingly. Wouldn't it be?
I'm waiting. Nothing to it.
There's a lot of XP you get for that, though. Just here. You're my pack mule, you are. No, I'm gonna keep my keys. Fuck you. Okay.
Yes, very well.
I mean, it is absolutely worth killing them, because they're worth a lot of XP. However... Oh, wait, no, that's the cultist camp, isn't it? Oh, there's a trap there.
I'm ready. Fleet of foot and all that.
Whatever you want.
Oh yeah, absolutely worth killing them. Shadows. That's not good. The shadows usually mean energy drain. If you're not careful. Yeah, nobody's already energy drained. And energy drained again. Right. So do the business like to call trouble. Who of you still has...
I await your
um. Okay, we should have cast negative flame protection beforehand, shouldn't we?
Isabel.
Sadly, we did not. Which is gonna bite us in the ass now.
I'm waiting if you say so.
What do you need? Yoshimo is willing.
Yeah,
He said no way for us to open it.
of course.
We already have one energy drained person. Okay, so before we go down there, we're gonna quickly save the game and try to take a rest. Okay, that helped with that. Do it again. And Viconia, you have... Does that work for everybody? Of course not. Okay, so that's something we should give our fighters then.
Nature manus potent. Whatever you desire.
Then I need to run my way around here.
Nothing but die.
It's gonna make this a fun little adventure.
You shall suffer my wrath.
Ah, yeah, this US. Oh, such a fun thing to explore, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well, can't really do much about it. Just have to get through it one way or another. I hate traps like that. It's basically the one thing you don't want to necessarily trigger overly much, for a good reason. Can we do all of this? I'm pretty sure we can deal with those. Like for some reason I have a distinct feeling we can deal with it. Okay, it's still going strong. It's probably gonna go strong for a while, so what I can do...
Yeah.
Short spider, eh? And a wandering horror. It's gonna make this a pain in the ass to deal with. As she said, she seems to be screaming. Girl.
We will continue this another day.
Well, one of us got hit rather horribly. To be fair, it is quite literally called a wandering horror, you know. That's not enough to make you feel unafraid.
Weapon has no effect.
In whatever might. Yeah, however, was 5,000 to kill. Yeah, so... not saying you shouldn't kill them. Quite the opposite, actually. Quite worth it. Yeah. Along the long list of things that you can meet that will probably do horrible things to you, these are amongst the list. Not as bad as dragons or anything, mind you. Dragons are special. One can immediately understand why they would have a rather obvious fear effect amongst themselves. The mummies and the ghasts. Which I think we can probably deal with easily enough.
Weapon. I hit. No effect.
Killing on some mummies shouldn't be a problem. Not really, at least.
I hit. No effect. Doubly
I am
careful.
ready.
I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our souls.
More. Dead. Yes, very well.
Dealt with that, didn't we? Dealt with it pretty damn well, I'd say. Why does this fucking stairway reminds me of something?
You require my counsel, yes? You're right behind me, right?
Because you should know. All the way through. Don't worry about anything. Yeah, I think we actually have to cross over here somewhere, don't we? That's gonna be the only trap upstairs. I'm worried. Yeah, how does one get over there? I don't fucking remember. What was the name to summon the path? What is the bridge? Ruin. Remained in death, but not always, and not with certainty. You have failed. Death sends a servant to educate.
For the honor!
That was kinda not so friendly. Okay, so we have to answer with what is definitively dead. I mean, age technically speaking would be a plausible answer. And now we have to wait until everyone is actually available again. Which they're now busy running around like hatchless little chickens. Why, you might wonder? Ah, because they're afraid. Which is as good a reason as any. I don't even fucking remember this nonsense. Just a nice reminder of just how fucking long it's been.
I'm waiting.
Actually, H? Okay. Distance.
Now? Please, come on. Pretty please.
Light. And an unknown on the bridge. Call forth the name, summon the path. It travels with you, and through it you travel, and yet it does not leave you behind. Who is with you? I'm? Bridge is not stable. The end changes place. Call forth the name, summon the path. Choose the most difficult step on the bridge. The first foot, what has fear in the unknown? The first step is not of your choice. You are placed on the bridge that life by providence. The first step over before you even begun. You have failed. Death sends a servant to educate. You deaf. Death is an asshole.
Now, come on, kill something now. Yeah.
Okay, so we know that it's live, and we know that it's time. Okay, not what alone is my choice. Give someone the path and may join in the guarding. Duty awaits you. Strike diddle-dum, you have a bridge now.
To it.
Motherfucking riddles, I tell ya. Never good with riddles. I never was.
Vengeance with vengeance!
That's a fucking beholder, isn't it? I was not prepared to face that. Wasn't prepared at all.
Come on, what about now? Let's kill!
Nothing to it.
Okay, maybe we can separate them once the rest of my Pokken party has decided to come back up again. I'm running away like little bitches. The beholder, eh? That's fun for the whole family.
I'm waiting.
Okay, so it was live, it was time, it was the current one.
Very well.
I can't really call it out, can I? Well then. I suppose I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Nature's servant awaits. Jacques.
Giving us all the bonuses we can.
Yes.
Actually, plus one as a bonus.
Yeah, whatever.
Go forward. Track!
I shall go forth at your...
It's afraid of us! It's afraid of us! Oh wait, you called in some reinforcements. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this area is just as much of a pain in my ass as I fucking remember it.
Kill something now? Come on, maybe. Something small. Anything.
Especially because I can't actually get them to come after me. Which I really would like to, mind you.
Nature's servant awaits.
Might want to consider coming back a bit later, because right now I don't think we are equipped nearly well enough to deal with this. I mean, some spell resistance would probably help us, to be fair, because I think most of their stuff is considered
Why
spells.
don't we kill that over there? Yes.
Do we have anything for that though? I have to minor globe invulnerability, but it's only helping him.
Oh, all right.
Let's see if that would help. Not nearly as much as I would hoped. Okay.
Come on, what about now? Let's kill.
Nothing.
Important lesson has been learned. We shall come back to this a bit later and murder and kill our way through that, because it's otherwise it's gonna be a royal pain in the ass. Quite literally. Okay. Something else to put on the list. What else can we do? Can collect the last part of Kangax, I suppose.
Very well.
Which is in the... Is it in which district? I want to say yes. Yeah, killing beholders is a good reason why it's dangerous.
You are a great and wonderful being for what you have done. May the gods smile upon you forever for doing this for that creature.
But yeah, I think we now have very clearly determined the outer end of our abilities. Come on, Edwin, get your ass up. Stop lying around like a little bitch.
Right.
I'm waiting. Whatever you want.
Yeah, and there's literally only so much you can do before you get
If you say so.
the outer edge of your limitations, basically. And these were indeed our limitations. Now as for something else, let me see if there is anything. Okay, now one is in the bridge district.
Of course.
And that's the only real reasonable way we can deal with a leash at this particular point in time is to do the snazzy thing of using fucking snares all the time. Which I know it is a bit cheap, but it is a workable solution. And with that, although I think we're not gonna try this on Kangeks himself, will we? Because we do have to kill him twice.
If that's what you want.
That's not as easy as it might sound. Where is it? Will it be marked? Game's like, no, why would I mark that for you? Do you think me an idiot? It's like, oh, we found it once. We'll have a chance of finding it again. I don't think it was that one. I think that one was actually where we had another group fight.
Whatever you decide.
Let's do this one.
Do it.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Hold, and let justice take its rightful measure. You will know this day that you have suffered harp
What
justice.
is it? Revian, what are you doing here? It is I, Jahira.
I can see. Pains me to do this, but a traitor's death is what you deserve. What? This is what the Harper hold you now? I would not do such a thing if I had an alternative. They left me no choice. Note what you speak, Jahira. Explain yourself. It was Galvary. He had me bring my companion there on the pretense of determining her danger, but he had no intention of letting player leave for once there. There was no only that there was an attack and Galvary is dead. The loss of such a promising person and waves through the ranks, and yeah, he was a fool bent on advancing his own station, and was to use play as a trophy, hoping to gain enough influence to become a herald. This seems far-fetched, Jahira. Well known to have hated Galvary. Why should this woman command such value? Can I help your case, Jahira? It's of interest, because she's one of the children. Galvary wished to capitalize on the fear around the prophecies of Albert. This is a wild child. You trust her over one of your own. You must do as you will, Ravine. I told you my circumstances. There's little more I have to say. I'll stand by you in this, Jahira. We should attack the event. Protect you are no better than Galvary. I will meet your threats with whatever force that I can. Do not do this. Harpers seek the truth. Do not kill their own either.
Nature, you are in front.
For somebody who immediately goes like, Harpers don't kill their own though, you immediately go to attack us. Wasn't a wise choice. I'll have you now. Not a wise choice at all. It wasn't in here.
Very well.
Where the fuck was it? It wasn't in there, was it? Can't be in there, can't be in there. Can't be in the tenor shop. Where's that fucking building I'm looking for?
Tell me all about it.
So if that is the tenor shop... that one basically just exists for that. Actually, I'm just gonna fucking look this up before we run out like a fucking idiot. Okay, a building with a small little balcony attached to it, which means it's probably this one, isn't it? It should be. It has a nice little nickname after what's inside, yes, but it's not gonna help us Ist das one actually marked?
I am ready.
I am Yoshimo. I hope this time you're gonna be a bit more successful in letting out your fucking little traps.
If you say so. Of course. If that's what you want.
What do you need? I am
Since we're
skilled. I
already...
can dance on the head of a pin
Now
as
that
well.
he's going to spawn here. The little idiot he is. Okay. No, game. Wrong button. Actually, what's the quick load button? Should probably look this up.
Can we go whack something now?
Oh no, I know what's the quick load button.
Come on, what about now? Let's kill! I don't chop wood, okay? I'm not an axe.
Most devious for the careless of foot.
You really need to clean me. I like to
Trap
shine.
most devious for the careless of foot.
Trap mouse devious for the careless of foot.
A trap most devious for the careless of foot. A trap most... I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Boring, boring, boring!
A trap most devious for the careless of foot.